We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Patrick Sandoval, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now batting, Francisco Lindor. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor as the Tribe move out in front 1-0. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Standing in now, Oscar Mercado. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Another full count offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch. Ground ball for the first out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
Stepping in, Carlos Santana. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Santana waiting on a 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
So striding in, Yasiel Puig. 2 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. Calhoun is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Home half of the first coming up from Anaheim. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's in here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Ready now, David Fletcher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-1 on a line to shortstop. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Here's Justin Upton now, and their runners at the corners now. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Throw won't get him.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
In now, Albert Pujols. Count remains 2-2. Santana trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2, and he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Cole Calhoun. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. Angels get just the 1. Second inning upcoming from the Big A, all tied at 1-1. Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Stepping into the box, Franmil Reyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting 7, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's flared off to the right side. Calhoun coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez. Now the 2-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Yeah!
3-1.
3 balls and 1 strike.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor over to his left. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
And now for the Angels, Luis Renfroe. He'll swing it from the left side right here. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. To 2-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, number 48. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Digging in, Yu Chang, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. Popped him up. Number 48 has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Center fielder number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Ready for another chance. Oscar Mercado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Carlos Santana. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Ready now for L.A. Brian Goodwin. He drew a walk his first time up. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, David Fletcher. And he pops it up back behind second base. Lindor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if this guys can move him around the bases.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Upton, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to left. Luplow is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 2-1 Angels. In now is Yasiel Puig. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. Puig, the runner at third with no outs. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Now batting, number 32.
Next will be the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Upton's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Third baseman number 2, Yu Chang.
Striding in once again, Yu Chang. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping up to the plate, Cole Calhoun. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Puig is going to get there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Luis Renfroe.
Now at the plate, Luis Renfroe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
In now, number 48. 2-1.
2-1.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Mercado over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels leave 1 through 4. We're deadlocked at 2 apiece. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, He had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. One a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Takes this the other way to right. Calhoun is there, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Oscar Mercado. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
So stepping in, Carlos Santana. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. So 1-1. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Mercado leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Fletcher fields it cleanly, and the throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Just got a piece up the line. Fletcher is there. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Indians leave 1. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. 3-1 now.
That's a ball.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And that misses. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2-1, here it is. It's a strike. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Justin Upton now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Goodwin at third. Fletcher on at first with nobody out. And that one just missed outside.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Count even at 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 2-2 down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit, 1 run scores, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, hero, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. Bullpen, don't blow this for me because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Phil Maton comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box now, Albert Pujols out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third, and he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Puig looking up. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 6-run ballgame.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about staying standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way, too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
In now, number 48. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Stepping in now, Brian Goodwin. Grounded to first. One there. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Angels are out in front, 8-2. So digging in now, Jordan Luplow. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Upton's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Two out, nobody on. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Pujols has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Still 8-2. In now, David Fletcher. high in the air into shallow left center. Lindor onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani. Popped him up. Chang in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
So striding forward now, Justin Upton trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And that whole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Goodwin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Striding in, Oscar Mercado. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run, because the runner at first will be in motion.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another full count offering on its way. Full count still. Chang, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. Still 8-2. Ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-1. Here it comes. Fouled away.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
The 1-2. Bounces in the dirt for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Grounded back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. Popped him up. Santana waits on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Luis Renfroe.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Luis Renfroe. He singled his last time up. A ball and 2 strikes now.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
2-2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 48.
Digging in to try it again, number 48. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Pujols on second. Calhoun on at first with 2 down. And that one got a piece of him.
Take your base.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Good play.
Adam Simberg comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Brian Goodwin will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Here now the 2-2. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, B-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
In now, David Fletcher. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Ground towards short. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Angels 9 and the Indians 2. Here's Carlos Santana now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Some good pitching, some good hitting. It all adds up to a 9-2 ball game as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap of our game to this point. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's a foul ball.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Slow little grounder left side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The left fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goodwin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Mercado moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
So coming to the plate, Justin Upton. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in, Albert Pujols. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Cole Calhoun. Fouled off. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Upton is off of first with 2 away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Number 31 will take the ball now as the new pitcher, and that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Last strike now for Cleveland. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Into the box, Yu Chang. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Hit down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2 and 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count still full. 3 and 2. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Goodwin is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Los Angeles Angels used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Patrick Sandoval gets the W on the mound. Shane Bieber permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Cleveland, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.